Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Persona 5 Strikers. We're continuing on. We are nearing the end of the game, I believe. I don't think we're right at the end just yet, but I would say like within 5 hours or so in game time. Probably even less. We'll finish the game. Let's go back to jail. Yeah, we're at the end, right? I believe we're at the end of this jail. Yeah, I just got home from work. Pretty easy day of work. Wasn't too bad today. Outside of it just seeming to drag on, but pretty easy. What we got here? So we gotta go checkpoint. I did debate over whether or not to stream tonight, because to be honest, I'm not feeling that bad. Like I definitely feel like I could go and stream. But I decided against it just because I kind of would like to make progress here. To be honest, if we end this episode here on a note where like it's so clear that we can finish the game like tomorrow morning or something like that, then I think at that point I'll just say fuck it and stream anyway. But yeah, decided, you know, I think I should I should try, like I definitely want to have this game done by the end of the week, and like considering how much time I've been taking off to do other shit like stream, and like earlier today I just decided to watch BB Australia and like stuff like that, and like considering on Thursday I'm probably gonna do a similar thing for the Challenge All-Stars. Like, I mean, I'm just not, like, to be honest, this isn't a focus of mine right now. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like we're gonna finish it by Friday anyway. So, like, I don't know, I'm kind of two minds on streaming or not. Again, like, I'm not really in a position where, like, I need to finish anything that quickly. Like, I'm not in a rush right now. Especially with the cancellation of the Mafia video. It's like, at this point, like, I pretty much have nothing I need to be playing right now. Like, until Wrath of the Druids comes out, which is May 13th. But at the same time, in the ideal world, I would be able to finish Final Fantasy 15 by then.
We're headed straight for the root.
So,
Are you ready?
and we'll see how far. Like, if we finish the Kanoi boss battle in this episode, then I think at that point I might just say fuck it and go and stream for a bit.
Alright, coast is clear. Let's make a break for the top.
I'm kind of surprised how easy it was to get inside.
A little quiet for a castle. That's not normal, is it?
I don't think so.
We'll see. And if I do stream tonight, it'll probably just be Cyberpunk. I don't think I'll go. I think I'll just do a bit of Cyberpunk side content.
What's this like?
It's so pretty. But what is it doing?
Whatever it's doing,
We'll see.
it can't be good.
Intruders detected. Executing forced removal.
Wait, is this thing a teleporter?
So yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well update things. I am gonna listen to the Big Brother Roundtable. I already looked it up. I did go down because I didn't put any money on anybody. So I did end up going down. I think I'm gonna go all in on Kiefer. I feel like Kiefer's the person I have the most confidence in winning the game at this point. So
I don't feel so good. I think I'm warped.
what was this called? Stopwatch. See, I did go down from like 40th to like 60th place or so. So I went down. It's fun. Again, like, whatever. Who fucking cares? I'm just gonna go all in on Kiefer. I just feel like that's the move for me right now. I have 117 shares in Kiefer, so. Who was the best buy? Was Kiefer the best buy? Kiefer was. Fuck. I was so close to buying Kiefer last week, too. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh fuck. We have another fucking thing here? Wait.
I'll take it from here.
Not who I wanted. Where's Joker?
Yeah. What's that?
Okay. Yeah, in terms of streaming, I mean, plan is I would like to do that Cyberpunk stream at some point, just to like kind of just see the like just to do some side content, like just see how the game plays currently.
Open the chest and see what's next. Oh, cool. I'll take it. Something's there. Let's check it out.
Okay. I think it'll be another like just unadvertised stream. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna stream just very casually for a while, and then I think
What do we do?
whenever the next review is done, which I think will be like whichever review comes out first, which I think will probably be BB Can at this point. I don't know. It's either BB Can or the other one. I think it'll be BB Can, right? Oh yeah, the finale's got to be like a week from tomorrow, right?
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curve.
Shit. So yeah, I mean,
If only all battles were this easy.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Someone there? Fire!
so what I think the plan is going to be is that on Friday, or I mean, to be honest, it doesn't even need to be Friday though, does it? I could technically do it now. I'll probably wait till Friday, just so that we have the circle and Big Brother Canada too. But yeah, on Friday, I'm probably going to spend that morning recording what I can of the BB Can and of the circle reviews. Just get those out of the way. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be a really busy day for me. Tomorrow we got,
No enemies in sight. Keep moving.
or maybe even like, maybe I'll just do it on Thursday. Maybe that's another thing I could do. Because the thing is that on Thursday at the end of the day, it's like I'm not gonna be, like I'm gonna watch the Challenge All-Stars, so it's like I'm probably not gonna have time. Like if I could probably take the time to record those too. We'll see. That's what I did last week, right? So we'll see. But anyway,
You're mine! Useless!
yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things play out. But yeah, I would like to get those 2 videos recorded by the end of the week, essentially. The thing is, like, I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to go in super early on this weekend to work, so that I could spend some time editing those videos. The problem is that it's not gonna be the case. So that's gonna be kind of annoying, but it should work out fine. So I should still have enough time to finish the BB Can video. So really, this week, again, I'm gonna focus on, in terms of editing, just wrap up the Yakuza videos, just get those out of the way. Next week we'll focus on Big Brother Can and the Circle, because I'm presuming both of those are gonna be finishing next week.
These are the jerks
And
that
then
sprung the trap on us.
the week after that, we can go back to 13 Sentinels and stuff like that. Oh shit. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the plan for foreseeable future. I did not mean to do that. That's a waste. Yeah, it's kind of the plan for the foreseeable future there in terms of editing and stuff. Also, again, like in terms of streaming, like I don't know, I kind of want to lean into it, but yeah, either way, also, yeah, I forgot that's why I was talking about it to begin with. But yeah, I probably will announce my Twitch channel on the Big Brother Canada season review.
Let's see if we can find it.
And then, yeah, and then I'll announce it there. I'll probably talk about it again in the Circle review, and then I'll probably talk about it again in the BB Cam player. Like essentially every video that comes out within the course of May, that is going to be recorded within the course of May. So BB Cam, 9,
Don't forget to cover my 6.
season review, player ranking, Circle season review, and Survivor South Africa cast assessment, which I'm surprised that cast is still not out yet. But when I record all those, I think I'm going to talk about the Twitch channel at the end of those videos.
All right, back in. Make sure you back me up.
There's another thing I wanted. Oh yeah, and the Challenge All Stars. It's another thing. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna promote it in like when it comes to these like bigger videos, or not bigger videos, but these videos that are more impromptu. Like I don't think I'm gonna promote it in like your fucking random like Survivor video that's gonna be like released like 3 months from now. Like I feel like it's just kind of weird to do that. But in the videos that are like coming out relatively soon after I record them, then I'll go ahead and talk about my Twitch channel on those. Beyond that, like I don't think I'm going to, like, to be honest, I think I just want to see like how it naturally build, like how it naturally grows. Like I'll probably send out a tweet and stuff, like starting from when we start the Ezio collection playthrough. Like I think I'll probably start using the tweets, or I'll start using my Twitter to tweet out when I'm streaming and that sort of thing. But realistically though, I don't think I'm going to do that much promotion for a Twitch channel outside of that. Like, I mean, like, I'm going to do enough to where, like, if anyone really, really cares, then they'll find it. But I'm not going to go that much out of my way to, like, get people to watch it. I am surprised, though, that it seems like, I don't know, I'm surprised that even, like, 6 people watched my stream, from, like, so far, the 2 streams I've done, I've only had 1 live viewer on both of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
But then when it says 1 viewer, I don't know if it counts myself, which if it does, then obviously that's even sadder. But essentially, like, no one's watched my recent streams, which would make sense, obviously, as I haven't promoted it. I do only have 3 followers on Twitch, and on the YouTube channel that I created, the Marine Review Live, there's only 1 real subscriber so far. There's 3 subscribers in total, but 2 of them are myself. 1 from the Marine Review channel itself, and then the other one from the channel that I use normally, so that I can actually check on it. However, the streams themselves have gotten a few views. Like the first stream got 7 views, second stream has 6 views right now. On YouTube, while on Twitch, I think the first one has like 19, and the second one, I don't know where the second one is now, but either way, like, I mean, like, some people are watching, so that's cool, at least. Let's see, what do we got? First stream has 19, second one has 8, so not as much on the second one there. Still, I mean, like, good enough. Yeah, tomorrow my Australian Outback player ranking comes out, which should perform okay. Like, I'm hoping, like, obviously it's not going to be, like, it's going to be a lower end Survivor video, but I mean, like, if it does a few thousand, I'm happy with that. It has, for the most part, though, been a pretty slow period for my channel. I think subscriber growth this might be the worst month ever for subscriber growth. And then in terms of viewership and everything, like, this last, like, week, I mean, it's not even a week, really. The last, like, 3 or 4 days have been pretty bad. But it's like, what do you expect when there's no real big video? The challenge video has, like, slowed down already. It is still above my BB Cam mid-season power ranking, but it's still not great. I mean, like, it's not even at 2,000 views yet, so. know, whatever.
Finally, the top.
Damn time! Let's roll!
Seems we're quite a ways up.
Have we reached the roof yet? Stop! Picking up an enemy nearby. Oh, this one looks tough.
So, and that's that. Again, I think streaming from this point forward, I think I'm just gonna do it whenever I feel like it. Only at nights. Like I'm not gonna do it during the day, just because. Like I mean, like I think I'm gonna save the daytime for this channel, like for playing games that I need footage for and stuff, just because it's a lot more convenient. I'm less likely to get interrupted by other shit, and yeah, it's just like I have a lot more consistent time at night, like where like obviously not every day I have time during. I forgot. Wait, was it week 2 again? It's week of wind or something, right? No, this one. Wind and psychic. Shit. So we have a really bad setup for this. Again, I'm pretty sure in the original Persona 5, like I don't think he has a weakness, right? Like I'm pretty sure that's why I used Thor so much, because like Thor was like my main persona by the end of my last playthrough. I'm pretty sure that was why. It was because he had no weaknesses and he had like really strong electricity attacks, obviously. Wait, what? Okay, I did not mean to do that, but fine. That's fine too. Actually, no, let's go to... Actually, no, either one of them is like kind of whatever. I actually want Zenkichi. Okay.
Thank you.
So I mean, oh shit. Fuck. Oh. Fuck, neither of them out of it? Wow, holy shit, I really thought one of those had a fucking... Oh shit, he fucking died from that?
Keep going. I can get that.
Fine.
Keep it together.
It's so ridiculous though, isn't it? I think we have this. Oh fuck, of course I don't have nothing. That's good. We're good.
Okay. Hey, that's an improvement.
Yeah, I mean,
Elevator.
Oh, we have to go up even more?
It looks really high. I can't even see the top.
Well, given Konoe's elevated opinion of himself, I'd say this is par for the course.
so that's kind of a short-term plan. Again, continue playing Persona 5 Strikers. After we're done with this, I need to double check to make sure, but I believe next up is Final Fantasy 15. So we'll play that. After Final Fantasy 15, well, I mean, Wrath of Druids and that stuff comes out, and Mass Effect will be the next big series. But on stream, the plan is to play the Ezio collection.
This place has one too.
Every deal we've seen
Essentially
so far
killing two
has.
birds with one stone, where I get to
Kanoe's
play the
chill
Ezio trilogy and Final Fantasy 15 at the same
Is he
time,
not the mastermind behind all this?
while also,
Konoe is supposed to be the
yeah,
one who
essentially working on two
created
videos at once.
So he would have to know how they work. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. In which case, the only explanation is that he's trapped himself here with trauma of his own. Why would he do something like that? It could be necessary to creating a jail.
Does that mean Kanoe's got some dark past too?
A guy that confident? I don't know. Doesn't really fit his image if you ask me.
So what's the plan then? You said we need a key if we want to open this thing, right?
That's correct. And we can get a hint as to its whereabouts by touching the bird cage.
No, let me do it. I could use the experience.
Sure.
Good luck. Make sure you don't let go right away.
Don't go crying on us, Gramps.
Huh?
Yeah, revenue was pretty bad for yesterday. I think that's kind of stabled out at this point. Oh, what the fuck?
Oof, listen to that wolf howl.
I've heard stories of cries that could shake the heavens. Could this be one of them? It's almost operatic.
You guys don't even know, man. That shit seriously hurts.
Quiet! I hear something.
Abuse? Please, that's ridiculous. We do have a dog. Maybe that's what they heard? Right, Akira?
Oh. So he was abused as a kid?
Doesn't seem to be Konoe's. But he said Akira. Isn't that Konoe's first name?
What?
Whether it was your dog or not, Konoe-san, we got a tip that you've been physically abusing your son. Apparently, Akira-kun has a scar on his arm to prove it.
Look, he fell over. How many times do I have to say it? Are we done here? I'd like to be left alone. You little shit. You see all this trouble you're causing me? Keep your goddamn mouth shut and do as I say.
What the hell was that?
Kanoe's past. We were viewing the trauma he keeps locked away in his heart.
Trauma?
There, there. Good boy. Who's a good boy?
What am I, a pet? You guys could have warned me about that.
Well, it's not like you asked.
I feel like I've heard that excuse before.
Yeah, from yourself.
Getting back on track, I heard one of the voices mention something about abuse. Is Konoe abused by his father?
What?
Terrible.
Pretty messed up, but it doesn't justify all the skeevy shit he's been doing.
Indeed. What's past is past. Nothing changes the fact that Akira Kanoe is an incredibly dangerous man who changes others' hearts and robs them of their free will.
We've got to stop it. So if being abused is the source of his trauma, then what exactly is his plan here?
We're just gonna have to ask him about it. Up close and personal.
Yeah, but first, we need the key to the birdcage. Let's head back to the real world and try to find the source of that voice. Hey, Joker? Was Konoe really treated badly by his own father? Senkichi and Akane were on bad terms. But nothing like that ever happened between them. Why did that happen to Konoe? Aren't they family? So some humans are just like that then. Joker, do you think family is important? I do too. If I ever get family or friends,
I don't think it is,
I wanna
personally.
support them as much
I think
as
it's
can.
whoever you consider
learned
your
that
family, but
from
not
them.
necessarily the family that you're
I
born
wonder
with.
how Konoe must have felt back then.
Hey, come on, you two, let's get going.
I think it's arbitrary to be blindly loyal to a group that just because you were born with a relation to them. Obviously, I think most families that you're born into end up being the families that you should remain loyal to, but because of the connection that you share through being raised together, or being raised by them. But I don't think it's necessarily the case. Okay, wait. Let's go ahead and continue listening.
One, two, three in a row.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the audience ratings are very condensed. I guess the same amount of condensed as mine, actually. But that's where the audience stands on Beth. Melissa, where are you on Brayden?
I'm sticking with my 2 for Brayden. Yes, he won HOH. Yes,
Sure.
he survived the big double, but
No.
I just, like we said, I don't see him winning, even if he gets to the end. He needs to do something for me to give me some sort of confidence. Not that he needs to do something for me, but I'm saying, like it's not all about me, I get it. But, it's like he needs to do something to give me some confidence that he could actually win this game, or that he could argue, like Amon said, it could just all come down to the argument, you know? It's like, I do feel like Paris, I didn't see Paris winning. Where I was like, okay, it's her and Kayla. Obviously Kayla's winning. I thought for sure Kayla's winning. And then Paris won the last 2 competitions, and it was like, oh, well, she did do that, but she didn't do anything else the whole game, in the jury's eyes, at that point in time. Now I have come to respect your game a lot more due to your interview, Taryn, but I will say that at the time, I was like, I don't see it. And then she argued that, so well to the jury, her game, and I was shocked. I was like, oh my god, that actually makes a lot of sense, and boom, there she wins. And so if it comes down to that, Brayden wins the final HOH, and then he's able to argue his strategy and why he made the moves that he made, and that he's actually been totally in it the whole time. I could see him winning, but at this point I haven't seen anything that indicates that that's the case. So yeah, I gotta give him a 2.
Yeah, Paris also had 3 locked-in votes, heading into the we thought that Kayla would win, but we saw that Paris still had she had allies, she had good friends on the jury. I think the closest thing Brayden has is Ro, who he bonded with in the last week he was there. And Ro still listed Brayden last. And I felt like I heard some of Ro's rhetoric in what Jed was telling me, where it was like, oh, Brayden does have a good social game, but that's it, he hasn't done anything. And so I do think, again, if Brayden did something, maybe take out Kiefer, I think that Ro would be like, okay, that's what I need. And then maybe some people would come around, but there's not a lot of incentive because not many people had actual good relationships with Brayden. Jed didn't like that Brayden stuck around a lot. You had Victoria, who was never that close to Brayden, threw him under the bus on her way out the door. You have Tina, who never really had much of a relationship with Brayden. The relationships just aren't there in the same way that Paris kind of had them. So I think he really needs to bolster that resume. And Paris certainly did bolster the resume by winning those endgame comps, in which Brayden will also still need to. But Amon, where are you with Brayden? Last time you shocked the world with the Brayden rating. Where are you now?
Well, I will say, just to get it out there, that I am not capping my scores at 5. There are players that are going to be getting higher scores than 5 for me. I'm here to stock watch for the week, right? And so I am taking everything the two of you are saying into consideration, and some of my numbers have changed a little bit. For me, for Brayden, I feel like I've kind of already said all I can say.
Oh shit, I didn't even do that. I'm a fucking idiot. God damn it. I was gonna end the episode. I'm a fucking idiot.
Whether or not he gets
Whatever.
those moves and is able to, like I said before, exemplify that, it's a little up in the air. I do not think that he is dead in the water at all. I think that there is still there is still time for him to sit down and be like,
Konoe's father still lives here?
you know what?
No.
He died 20 years
I know what
ago.
I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna give Brayden a 6. I was going to give him a 7 to exemplify that he was extremely lucky. Extremely lucky by getting that 122. But he swept the week this week. He got HOH, he got the POV. Is he doing the best thing with them? Not entirely, but he has secured himself a final 4 spot. With at least, I still think there's one person that probably won't target him if they were to win HOH or want him out. And so yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6 because I think that there is a 6 to me says potential, and I think that there's still potential for Brayden to.
I feel like we're so late for potential. I feel like it's like we're like
not with this season.
Potential is like the beginning where you're like, oh, okay, like I could see them pulling through and like actually playing the game, but like we're in the final stretch, and he won both HOH and veto, and did he do anything with it? No.
Look, not with this season. I maintain my opinion. This season has, if anything, has proven to us that things can change at the drop of the hat for the worse and for the better for multiple different players. Like, people will act against their own interests, people will act in their own interests and still get evicted. Like, it's not, the math ain't mathing with this season. It's just not. And so the math's gonna be a little bit different. So I'm giving him a 6.
Well, here's the thing. If things start to work out for Brayden, I'll give him a 6. Until then, there's no way in hell I'm giving him a 6. I gave Brayden a 3. I've been waiting for Brayden to impress me all season long, and after 60 days, he's not even come close.
Wait, you gave Brayden a 6? What?
Don't talk back.
Somebody, please. No, I can't watch this anymore.
Keeping you around is a real pain in the ass.
Okay, maybe I won't stream considering my internet is down right now. Oh, fuck me.
If she just handed over the money when I told her to. Nobody ever takes me serious.
It'll change anytime soon.
Yep, never mind.
But again, if he wins the veto at Final Four and he's cutting Kiefer, and that's what we're talking about next week, then I'll go up. Then I'll be much higher on Brayden. Until that happens, I cannot go up on Brayden. But that's where we are at here.
I think that, I mean, look, I don't disagree with that line of thinking. I get it. I understand it, but look, I'm not playing games with these people this season. Like, I still think that there is a way, and
I don't think there's. I think Brayden's lost the game.
No one's coming.
You know, I mean, crazier things have happened in this game. They have. So.
Absolutely, that's why I'm at a 3. That's about 30%. That's pretty high likelihood that something happens. All right, so the audience.
You'll be joining your mother soon
The audience is
enough.
at 4 for Brayden. At a 4. So that's where the audience is. Audience, again, pretty.
Oh yeah, I forgot we still need to do Lockkeeper, don't we? Yeah, that's what this is.
4 or 5.
Completely forgot about that until now.
Who knows? Maybe 6 range out. Whatever, I'll just tell you right away. Kiefer got a 6 from the audience as we move on to Kiefer.
Kiefer got a 6 from the audience?
He did get a 6. From the audience, yeah.
Why are you surprised by
The
that?
audience, normally doesn't give out nice ratings.
Well, it's the highest rating the audience has given out, I think in a couple weeks. But I need to look back. No, it looks like
With nuclear
I think
electricity.
there were some 6s. Hold on, let me just look. Yeah, the audience gave out a couple 6s a few weeks ago. But yes, 6 from the audience for Kiefer. Amon, where are you on Kiefer?
How has he not been targeted yet? How is he still here? How is he still here, especially after being targeted and then able to, like, sob his way off the block like Eeyore? Like, and he's still not going to go home at the Final 5, and he has a shot at winning the Final 4 HOH and veto, and then everybody plays in the last HOH, so he pretty much just has a shot to win out, and he's been able to win multiple competitions in the past. He beats almost everybody sitting down that's left. Me maybe with the exception of Ty, there might be an option.
I don't think so.
Maybe there's
I think it's over.
or Kiefer and Ty are going to be sitting in the final two. I just don't ever really see that happening. Look, Kiefer has really done a good job this season. Not always. He's just as bad a lot of the time as most of his other peers. But like I said, I'm weighting this class on a curve, okay? I'm giving Kiefer an 8.
There it is.
You're mine.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm on bringing the surprises every time.
Well, I mean, I just feel like this particular, like, of course we can all sit here and be like, you know what, no, frick that. He should have did this, and this. I'm giving him a 2. But that's, like, what's the fun in that? Because this cast is crazy. So these ratings should be crazy. They should be.
Well,
like, this, that's just how I feel about it.
And Mont, you are perfectly free to rate at whatever grade
You are
you
well
want.
within your right
Absolutely.
to give these ratings.
But in terms of like why we're rating it the way we are, we try to.
You two are here every week, right?
We try.
So you are examining the trends a lot.
We love an element of
more than I
fun.
do.
Yes. And so like in terms of like all time, right? Like Kiefer's gameplay this week. Do I think that Kiefer's gameplay in comparison to all Big Brother players is an 8 out of 10? Definitely not, right? That's where I think we are coming from in terms of these ratings. So yeah, that's where we're at here. Melissa, what are your thoughts on Kiefer?
You know, I am impressed with Kiefer. I mean, he was out the door, and now he's like still here. And not only that, he's calling the shots in certain situations. So I do feel like people are listening to him, and I do feel like he has power. And you know, I do think that if he gets to the end, I think he wins. So I'm very impressed with his game. You know, relative to everyone else's game, and I think that he's consistently been this way too. Like I do have to give him consistency. This isn't like at the end of the game he kind of turned it on. He's been playing this whole time. So I am impressed with that. And I think also his narrative is really good for the jury. I think he can say like, I was about to go home. I was being backdoored, and I talked my way. Oh, this guy's a player. This guy's a game player. You look at this guy and you're like, oh, he's the funny, fun guy. You know, he's got kids or whatever. You know, you don't suspect it. So then for him to turn it around and just be able to argue that, I think will be very impressive. So. Also, I do think he's a good speaker. I think that will help in the end. I mean, if we're just going off even just simple things like the roast or whatever that he had to do, I thought his delivery was amazing. And I think that if he prepares like a speech, I think he can do really well in the end. So,
by the way, so yeah, YouTube changed the fucking YouTube Studio layout, like the UI and stuff, and I fucking hate it.
It's hard because you also look at the ratings on that
I really don't fucking like it, but what are you gonna do?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's mistaken. But you know, I do feel better about his position than I did before. And I think also like, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't feel like people are targeting him right now.
Well, again, we don't know who anybody is targeting right now. Unfortunately, we don't have that information. The only thing that I have heard about targeting next week was the conversation that Tara just had with Beth, where it seemed like Tara was leaning toward targeting Kiefer potentially, and then also potentially Brayden. Kiefer and Brayden were the two people she was looking at the most. But again, that was her talking to Beth, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, I just feel like...
You know, maybe I'll go all in on Ty.
I just like looked at all the ratings from last week. Y'all were going in. Oh my god.
Well,
they were low.
Amon, you may not have actually taken the survey before. It says a 10 is a Dan Giesling.
Let's not forget, we also need to save those whose desires
is 2
is
stops
stolen.
from Dan Giesling.
It's time we bust out the
Oh
car.
man, well, if it's Dan Giesling, then of course no one's ever going to be up there. Like, with the exception of a few people. That's the point.
Yeah, that's the
Let's
point.
head back to the car and come up with a plan.
Jesus.
Except for Kiefer, he's up there. I'm waffling, to be honest, I'm waffling between a 5 and a 6 because I just feel like I'm not seeing him getting targeted than I thought he would be at this point. But it's like, Brayden has the opportunity right here, right now to get him out, and he's not going to,
So
and I think that it's going to be harder and harder to get him out.
Exactly do we want to do
Yeah, my internet's still down, so I guess I won't stream tonight.
See it.
What about sending it to his company?
The police will probably be crawling all over
You
the
know-
place. It's too dangerous.
After all
I
that
think
stuff
a
he said
5
about
is
us
like
on
is doing just like the
Really
bare
like to stick
minimum,
it to
doing
him good.
nothing, like mid
Give
work.
him something
I
he'll
think
remember.
I'll give him a 6. I think
Alright.
I'll do it.
I
do
think
it.
you've all lost your minds.
always try
Kiefer's
pulling
a
a repeat of
generous
Shibuya?
5 from me. It's,
Where'd
Hey,
Vince go?
I said it was waffling.
He said he had something to take
he is
care
the
of.
he is the
He's
front
probably
runner
with the corner. Let's just leave
in
them
this
be.
game. But what does
Alright,
that mean when
well,
last week
maybe we
the
save the
top
calling card payment for
ratings
tomorrow,
were
then.
4s?
How come?
It means that he's a 5.
I mean, you know,
I
because
don't know
Zenkichi's
what
part
the
of the
target is
team
going to
now,
look like
isn't he?
next week.
I feel like he'd be
should
missing
the
out if he
easy
wasn't
target.
here
I
for his
don't know
first
if he will
calling
be. I
card.
don't know what.
Plus,
I don't know who's going to
kinda
target
got a
anybody
lot
at this
invested
point.
in this after everything that happened to
Oh,
him.
wait, now I'm just remembering that he
All
got out
signs point to
Tara.
Kanoe
Yes.
being the one who turned her into
And this
a
is
mom.
what I was gonna say.
Oh.
That
Zenkichi's
these two
definitely got a bone
evictions
to pick with
just
him.
are such a representative
True.
sample of Kiefer's game
Alright.
this season.
Okay, I want to switch to a 5.
Alright.
No,
we'll
I
figure out
just
the
I
calling
feel
card
like I
tomorrow.
forgot that we're like
It's
that's
been
also
one
something
intense fight
that
after
happened because I
another,
was like, well,
so let's get
he's
some rest
made
and
moves
get
that were
back to
good
it
for his
right
game
away.
though, and then I'm like, wait a second,
Hey,
he
is it
literally
just me, or has
just
Yusuke not
last
said a word
eviction
since we
evicted
got
Tara,
back?
even though in his DRs or whatever, he's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna not rock the boat. It's like, no, now's the
Wow.
time you rock the boat when you have an
Alcohol
ally
and
that's
still
about to go out the door versus
Dude's
Beth.
got all sorts
Like
of
Beth
weird
will come
talents.
after you. She doesn't care about you.
Yeah, and
You're betraying her biggest ally.
exactly. And the thing is that like Kiefer acted all shocked, like, oh man, I don't want
Commissioner
Tara to
Kaburagi?
go. But he is the one that made that happen, and
You
he's been
look
doing
better
this
than I
all
thought you
season
would.
long, where he
How'd it
talks
feel being
through
on the other side of
pros
the
and cons for
foundation for
everybody, and
once?
then like talks people
I
into
managed to
doing
pull
things
through.
that are not good for
Guess I'm
him.
getting a
The
little
amount of
old for
times
this,
he
huh?
almost
More
talked
importantly, though,
the trio
I
into
heard something
keeping
interesting from
Victoria
the
the
Legion
week that
over.
Victoria
She
was
told
on
me
the
the
block
reason she was
is
able to get
absurd.
me out
But he
was
nearly
because
did
she
it.
had help from a
He
certain
doesn't
someone.
know how to wield
I haven't
the
a
power
clue
that
what
he
you're
has
talking
in the
about.
game. That's always been the
Anyhow,
case. He was
did you have
wielding it in
business with me?
favor of the triangle for so
Commissioner,
long that it nearly got
I'd
him
like you to
evicted.
help me. I'm going to
And then
arrest
this week,
Awana.
he got Tara evicted accidentally
behind the
because
scenes
he
with each
accidentally
and every
talked
change of
Ty
heart
into
case.
doing it,
Akira
and then
Konoe is the one who
seems
commits
like
the crimes,
potentially changed
while
his
Awana
mind and
sits
got him
back
to go
and
the other way, but
capitalizes
only
on it.
because
They plan
of
to cover
fake
up the
double
truth by putting
eviction
all the
saved his
blame on the
life.
Phantom Thieves. I think they've even changed the hearts of some of us on the
It's
force.
very strange.
I'm
He's
talking pretty
been
high up
pissing
the
Tara
chain of
off
command.
all day long, where Tara, it should be Kiefer and Tara versus
we don't act now,
Brayden and Ty right now,
we'll
but it
never
doesn't
be
seem
able to
like it
stop
is
it. Please,
because Kiefer
Commissioner.
doesn't have a
I
very
can't do
good
this without
social
you.
game. He
Do you
is
have
the
any
best
evidence to
strategic
bring
player
Awana
in
in?
this game,
I'm
but
on the
his
verge of
social
getting
game
Konoe
is
to confess.
terrible. He was
If we
just
do that,
talking to Beth
we can
and Tara,
expose
and
all of
Beth
Awana's
was
crimes.
like,
You really think Kanoe
you know, oh
would
man,
talk?
I knew
He'll
all
crack.
of the questions
I
about
know
like
he
which
will.
gender
How
won
can you
which
be so
competition,
sure?
and Kiefer's
Are
like,
you
you shouldn't
planning
be
to
telling
use the
people
Phantom
that, Beth.
Thieves to
She's
change
like,
his
why? I'm
heart?
going home.
Sorry,
it's like,
but
you never know.
I just can't tell you.
And then of course, as soon as he left, Tara's
Commissioner
like,
Kaburagi,
I effing hate
do
that.
you remember what
Why
you
does
said
he
to me
say
back
that
when
right
Ari
in
died?
front of me?
You
Like,
told
what's
me
wrong
you would
with this
cleanse
guy?
this whole rotten organization someday.
And
but I just
he
had to wait
constantly
for
talks
the
about
right
he's going to win the game.
That time
he tells
is
Ty
now.
that the logical move is
Please.
to take him out.
I need your help.
I don't. Again, Ty listens to Kiefer.
You've
Kiefer has a
changed,
lot of
Hasegawa.
influence over Ty. If Kiefer was playing optimally, he'd be telling
Your
Ty,
little stunt
man, it would
cost me
really
my
be a
chance at
terrible
senior
move for you to
commissioner.
take me out. And Ty'd
Even
be
my
like,
current
oh,
title
it
is
is,
in a
isn't
state
it?
of uncertainty.
But instead, he's like,
I need
no,
to
the
do
logical
something
move
to
is take
restore
me
my
out, Ty, but
credibility.
please don't.
If I wanted to,
And so
I could
now
serve
I don't
all
know
of
what
you
Ty
up
is
to
going to
Awada
do.
on a
So
silver plate,
there's
and
so
he'd
many
owe me
flaws
everything.
in Kiefer's game.
Did that ever occur to
I
you?
think that he will probably continue to
Your
rise
sense of
if he
justice would
continues
never
to
allow.
survive, but I can't guarantee that he continues to survive. His competition prowess
my.
seems to have evaporated has
have
he hasn't
3
won a
days.
competition in a little
If
while
you say
now.
you can do it, then by all
and I think
means,
he's gonna
make
need
it
to get to the end because I don't see anybody taking him to the final 2, and I
Thank
think that
you.
is massive.
And
Here we
I'll
go.
get back your
It is a
badge
5.
as well.
It is a 5 for me on
Are you
Canberra.
sure?
All right, let's
Fair
turn it
warning.
over
If
to
you
Terra.
screw this up,
Let's
I'll
talk
be
about
covering my own
Terra.
safety if anything else.
I'm on.
No second
Where
chances.
are you on Terra?
Do you hear me?
I won't forget this, Commissioner.
I believe I am going to give Terra.
Shall I follow him, man?
Forget it.
So I feel
He'll
like in a
just
lot
throw
of
you
ways,
Actually, I have a more pressing task.
similar to
I want you to find out everything you can about
Raiden
Commissioner
in
General.
that I feel like they're like, kind of like two sides of the same coin. Whereas Terra has some work to do
I'm not one to pull
in order to like
punches.
dig herself out of a
Never have
hole with like
never will.
socially with some of these people. I feel like Raiden kind of has to dig himself a hole socially to like actually make people think that he's actually doing things. Terra, I mean, look, she was able to save herself. I mean, I like when she was like, I got Jet out of here twice. Like, and that within itself is definitely a nice thing to be able to say heading in towards the end of this game. And if she's in the final two, I mean, it's the perfect story, right? So I think that there's definitely a lot of substance that she can rely on to help her. And if she avoids this week and then makes it to the final four, which I think she is going to do, she now also has the same chance to play in the next two HOHs. She's shown that she can win some comps now. It might be a hot streak for her. We'll see. I still think that she has a hard time beating certain people, with the exception of probably Raiden. So to me, I feel like her and Raiden are kind of on the same level right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a 6.
Right, Akira.
A 6. There we go.
6.
We'll have to hurry with making Operation Oracle
All right. Well, for me, I have, first of all, Terra is on the block, and very, very much could go home this week. Literally, as I said, not like an hour ago, it sounded like there were discussions about potentially, like, what if Beth did stay? I've heard Ty sort of mention the possibility of maybe keeping Beth. So I do not think that it is a guarantee that Terra stays this week. That alone is going to keep her very low in my ratings. On top of that, she was just evicted in the week of, in the period of time that we're rating, so that also is going to factor in quite a bit here. The biggest problem I have for Terra is that I don't think anybody is taking her to the end, again, except for Keeper. These people have locked themselves in where Raiden takes Ty, Ty probably takes Raiden, and that only leaves Keeper. And that's a really, really bad place to be, because Keeper beats everyone, which means that Terra also, similar to Keeper, needs to win in order to make it to the end. And that is unfortunate for Terra. Considering how poorly she fared in that betting competition. But she also, even if she doesn't know, she needs to know, or she does seem to know that she needs to.
Yeah, I was double checking to see how my internet's still down.
That's one positive. But for
That's
me,
annoying.
for Terra, I think it is again, it's a generous 3 for Terra this week. I think that she is in a lot of danger, even this week, and certainly heading into next week. I could absolutely see Ty, or Brayden, or even Keeper, who knows, take out Terra in the final 4. And then it's just, even if she does get to the end, it needs to be with the right people. Brayden would be her best chance, but Ty, I think, would be a toss-up at this point. So it's looking tough. It's looking tough.
Yeah, even if I don't end up streaming tonight, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow.
Yeah, this one's tough. It's between a 3 and a 4 for me, to be honest, because I think that, like Amon said, the narrative is really good for her. I think it's like if she gets to the final, she can say, I got out Jet twice, and I'm still in this game, and blah, blah, blah.
And did she really get evicted if it was fake?
Right, exactly. She could argue.
Jet get evicted? Before he lost?
That was the real eviction, though. The one before
the
that
double
was fake.
This sounds like the kind of semantics that are going to be used to try to get out of eating things.
Look, she said that tonight's double eviction was fake, meaning that Jet going home, he's not home. Meaning that Terra going home, she's not home. But when Jet went home after not getting that ball up on that hill, he went home, okay? Those risers didn't rise up and show Jet hunky body walking through. They showed little itty bitty Terra because she never left.
That's true. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, like, I think that she has a really good argument to be made if she gets to the end. Plus, you know, she's going competitions now, so it's like she can use that.
I guess we'll do another episode considering my internet's down. To be honest, I don't want to. Even if I am able to get it back up, it's like, do I really want to do it when the internet literally just went down?
They're willing to evict her. They don't see her as somebody that they need to keep around.
Probably won't stream tonight. We'll probably stream as long as I don't end up staying out till like 1 o'clock in the morning or something working on shit. Then I will probably stream tomorrow.
Okay, fine and good. But next week, I mean, they're probably going to say, look, we already evicted her. She's probably not happy with us. So let's just get her out anyway because, you know, we've done